This is Fallen Yahshua. Welcome again to the rock. Before I get to the video, what are you doing, Fallen Yahshua? Well, right now I am actually, well, you can see back there, we harvested most of our Florida broadleaf lettuce, Florida broadleaf mustard seeds from the ones we planted late winter, early spring. We ate most of the greens, and then we let it go to seed. And as you can see, there's still some left. I'm not harvesting those. I'm just digging them up. Actually, I'm not really digging them up. I'm basically pulling them and just throwing it back on top of the soil. So right now we have four rows. Man, I can't talk. Of purple kohlrabi planted right here. So we have 4 rows of them. We like kohlrabi here a lot. Right here, I've noticed last year that the Florida broadleaf and the curly mustards don't really like the summer, but my red leaf mustards like the heat. I have some planted here, and then I have some planted over there in my Jerusalem artichoke garden. They really like the heat, so we're planting them here also. Also, we have some leftover tomatoes that we didn't have any more room for in our tomato bed, so we planted them here. And then these, that's my lettuce. I'm letting that go to seed, and then I'm harvesting the seeds and digging that up. Feeding what's left to the goats. They like it. And then right here, we just did a monster harvest of our collards. Now, what we do is we don't pull our collards. After we harvest them, I'm going to mulch this heavily, probably about an inch and a half of mulch, and give it one good water or wait for a storm. And then these, you see how tall they are now? See how tall they are? These will make it into the winter. And actually what we had last year is we had some that kind of died off, like this Swiss chard here. It died off and we didn't pull it up. We just mulched around the roots, and then the next year it came back. That's why some of these are so tall, is because they actually came back from last year and produced greens. So Zion's grandmother used to grow these, and she used to grow into they were like 7 or 8 feet trees of collard greens, and she told us how to do it. So I'm doing that method. Learn from those that have the experience, the elders who have been planting and growing. I mean, her grandmother's been growing her food when she was living. She grew her food for 30, 40, 50 years. So I learned a lot from her. I sat underneath her, and she taught me a lot. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is, you know, with the times that we have going on right now, it's easy to focus on the negative. You see right there, we got some, what do you call that? Swiss chard. But it's easy to focus on the negative. But also there are some positive things that are coming out of this. For instance, for myself and for my family, this situation has actually brought us a lot closer. Now, we've always been a close family, always. But it's actually brought us closer together. Because for one, I'm actually home. I'm not spending 16 hours a day away from the house and then coming home and working here, then sleeping, you know, for 3 or 4. I'm actually here with them. We actually spend a large portion of our days either working together or taking tasks together. I'm working with the children, or somebody's working with me, or it's a beautiful thing. But understand, here's my fig trees. You see right there? There's one right there, and then there's one right there, and I plant them in the wrong position, so they'll probably don't take it up my pathway. But anyways, situations like this are going to bring out the best or the worst of you and your family. It'll bring out what is already there. If your family is already constructed based off of working together and love, it's going to bring that out. Or if your family is constructed off of dissension and disorder, it's going to bring that out. But whatever you have in your family, it's going to bring out. So for us, it's bringing out the opportunity for us to do things together, spend time together, love on each other. For other people, it's bringing out stress. That's why you're seeing, you know, divorces are happening again at an all-time high. People are just not happy. They're discontent. They're discontent. Well, for us, it's bringing out the best. It's an opportunity for us to work together. You know, when a shit hits the fan situation happens, if your family is in disarray, it's only going to exacerbate that. It's going to make that worse. Don't look to try and fix your family in a shit hits the fan situation. That's why when the Bible says in Isaiah chapter 4 that when those times come, when a great war happens and men are dying and the men are slaughtered or dying in the battles, it says that 7 women are going to take hold of 1 man because there's going to be so many widows. But see, the thing is that during that time, it's going to be the worst of times. That is not the time to try and make great changes. You know, people tend to make changes at when times are bad. When you have the opportunity now. Think of the parable of the 5 wise and the 5 foolish virgins. When the 5 foolish asked the 5 wise for oil, the 5 wise told them to go to town and get oil. But an amazing thing is the 5 foolish didn't say, where? Where do I go get oil? They already knew. They already knew where to get oil. And it's just like today. You have the opportunity to fix what is going on, to get things right now and not wait until the end. Don't wait to try and fix your marriage when shit goes down. Don't hoping, well, when things get bad, then she's going to come to me and I'm going to be her hero. Or what could happen is she could play like she's cool with you until she finds a group that has more resources than you or that looks like they're stronger than you and turn and give them your information and they come after your stuff. The same way you see it in divorce. Women, you know, they swear they love a man to death, and then they get divorced, and then she goes to court and tells the judge every single thing that he has because she wants to make sure that she is getting the maximum amount of the stuff that was accumulated. You don't want to bring your crappy situation into a shahistafan situation because that's what's going to destroy your house. You want to make sure your house is in order and in right now. Your children are in order and in right now. You don't want to try to teach your children to be self-control and to be quiet and to work or behave themselves when shit goes down. You don't want to teach discipline when shit goes down. You want to teach discipline now. In order to be a disciple, you must have discipline. In order to be a disciple of Yahshua, you must have discipline. Too many people don't have discipline and they seek to be a disciple. It is just very important that you understand that the times that we are in right now, the time is now to get your family right. The time is now to get things in order. The time is, you don't want to wait until later. The time is now. I certainly hope that we are making and taking advantage of the time that we have right now and not waiting. Not waiting to the last minute, not waiting. What you're seeing right now in the world, this is an opportunity. This should open your eyes to let you know the status, the state of your family. Is your family working together now? Is your family at peace? Are y'all happy? Or are you continuing to go further and further and further into war? Battling each other, fighting each other, dissension, arguments, anger. Children can't get along. Wives can't get along. You can't get along with your brothers and your sisters. Also, this is an opportunity for you. This shows you where you are with your friendships, your love for your brothers. It should show you that. Stop trying to wait for things to get better before you get better. This time right now should be eye-opening. It should be eye-opening. This should show you the status of your family. Friendships, relationships. This should tell you. I hope this resonates with somebody. Again, here we are working together. It is smooth. It is so smooth, and I praise the Most High for it. Everybody understands. Everybody's moving on the path. Everybody gets it, and everybody is taking it personal. It's not like it's just me working my ass off, understanding what's coming, and everybody else is just having a fun time. No, everybody, every single person in my house understands what is coming, and we are working together to make sure that we are safe, that we have food, that we have resources, that we are taken care of. But it takes a man of vision. And it takes submitted, holy, set-apart wives. It takes a holy, set-apart man to have a vision from the Most High to ever achieve this sort of thing. Bless y'all. Uh-oh, look at my beets right there. You see my beets? Look at those beets. I gotta water them. And then those are my, I also want to Swiss chard in front. And then I'm separating those beets right there because they plant them too close together. So I've been pulling them and transplanting them elsewhere. But anyway, it had nothing to do with this video. Bless y'all. Shalom.